Oh, I was giving a talk to Halal Development Corporation to help them do the best they can to implement their business plan. They invited me to talk to them, and so I shared the 6 secrets of transformational leadership. It was very important for me to inculcate the idea with them that however good their plan is, unless they exercise transformational leadership in the way they run the business, and unless they introduce a new way of working, it is not possible for them to achieve the Olympics stretch target. They have challenged themselves with one simple question: how can Halal Development Corporation genuinely grow their external consultancy business to bring revenue so that they're less dependent on government? So it's important for them to create themselves as a custodian of a global ranking so that they can rank countries how good they are in terms of the halal ecosystem in the country. And then using the yardstick when they rank them, you will see gaps in countries, in parts of the ecosystem. And then therefore, they can then provide consultancy with those countries to close the gaps in terms of the halal metrics that they put out there. Closest example would be the World Bank's Ease Doing Business ranking. Some of this closing of the gaps are incentives that are given, the right industrial park, policies and legislation that's required, and the ways trade is conducted, and how food is consumed in those countries. They're all part of the right ecosystem. So I think they're quite excited with this idea how to grow the consultancy business within HDC. We are a private firm that started only about 3 years ago. And our experience in growing in over a short period of time to having projects now in 26 countries, we can also share our experience so that they can take it on board. We told them that we were very happy to work with them to facilitate conducting a 4 to 6 week laboratory so that the customer value proposition and the way they rank countries, the instrument for ranking them and the ruler for doing that can then be had within that 4 or 6 week laboratory. At the same time, the diagnostic tool that can be used to do that, and also the methodologies that's required to close the gaps for countries. That's where PEMANDU can assist them. So we had a very simple question that we posed to them during the workshop, and the question was, to what extent do you believe the new way of working is required for Halal Development Corporation to achieve their targets, whether that can be applied? 100% of the votes were yes, unequivocal, that they do need a new way of working. Number 2, question that was posed to them was, to what extent is transformational leadership applicable to them in the way that I shared it? 96% of them voted yes too. So I think generally speaking, there's a groundswell of support that we can work with them to assist them in their pursuit of their goals.